Happy birthday, Pisces. We're still in your season. I'm fluffing around here a little bit, which is how I've kind of felt the energy for Pisces anyway. Like, I have fluffed around deciding, what to do with the table and whatnot. And then I just realized that's exactly what the message I was getting through the crystal ball, which we'll get to. But it was about this keeping everything simple, back to basics. And this is an old card table that I bought, which I haven't put new felt on. This is the green felt that would have been on poker tables. And I bought it because it's an awesome, I think it's a roughly a 1930s card table. And I thought, just leave it as it is. You're fluffing around, and that's the kind of message that I was getting, like, bring it all back to basics. Simplify is a word that I heard for you, Pisces. And also I was getting a real creativity sense in the crystal ball. And it's funny because I have just done I went to a little festival and I made these incense sticks. If you're in Melbourne, there is a yoga studio and they do workshops there, and they've got natural incense making workshop coming up in Newport. The yoga studio is called Think, Focus, Act. And I thought, well, give this a try. So I was supposed to wait a couple of days to see whether it burns. It looks like it's burning. And I just thought, yeah, Pisces, this is where me being a fellow water sign of Scorpio, where we're getting that whole nudge now to get into our creative energy. And for some reason, when I was looking through the crystal ball, I got all of this green with you, which for a water sign, I wouldn't expect. It's more of my earth signs that I normally pick up on this energy. And I've decided, because it is your birthday, I'm going to go with you are the ones that are going to set the scene for how the readings are going to go for this month of March. And looking in the crystal ball, I could see all of this greenery and getting out in nature and grounding and all of those things that we talk about. Going into the forest, I could just see trees and lovely things like that. And it just felt like for Pisces, you normally go and kind of ground near water, but this was getting more forest vibes. And then when I was picking out the cards that I was going to go with for this month, I thought, yeah, I'm seeing these ones, the forest fae, the fairy forest kind of vibes that are coming up. So there's something important about that. It's interesting too, because I saw a dragon in the crystal ball, and we're in the year of the wood dragon. So make sure you have a look at that little short video that I have on that, because it talks about aventurine. And with all this green, I was still seeing that that hasn't changed, to have the crystals around you that are green kind of themed crystals. So I've put all of my greeny kinds of crystals around. I've even got a tree agate here, which has the green and the white. So those white and green and clear kind of crystals is what I was seeing for you too, that are going to really help you. And what I was getting from this is it will help you with your psychic abilities and insights, and able to come up with new ideas. So with your creative pursuits, it's going to be very, very helpful. And this crystal ball, I can't explain it, but it's clearer and brighter this month. I've had it, of course, out with the full moon and things, but yeah, it's giving absolutely lovely energy. I just feel as though, Pisces, your sign is doing very well with this. We've just had the Virgo full moon, which was the snow moon, or the hungry moon, because of the time of year that happens. I'm going to use the Motherpeace deck, which is like one of the older decks from the 80s, but this is one that's been done for some time. And I like the Motherpeace deck because it's round, it's quite unusual and fun, and it feels like that earthy sort of energy that I am picking up, that for some reason is hanging around with Pisces. And Pisces, the other thing I was getting was itchy palms. So something in this creative area can make you money too, Pisces. I think it's really, really important for you as well. So there was so many messages that I was getting. This is your intuition coming out that I just mentioned. that it's talking about with these clear crystals. High Priestess here. I can even see here, the first thing I looked at was what they were wearing, like this necklace being these clear kind of quartz energies. So your High Priestess as well, to me, is always the water kind of signs as well. It's a very one that sort of represents that kind of feeling that we have of being able to go into the depths and see things for what they are. I just feel like for some reason you've complicated things and you're really encouraged to go back to nature or to, so funny, I just saw like somebody coming out of the shower in their bare, like back to your bare naked skin. And the Judgment card is here. There could be a significance to the rainbow coming in here. It could be that I'm reading for somebody where that's significant, where rainbow comes through as messages from your loved ones and people looking over you, because I'm just thinking of that as I'm looking at this. Or you could be part of in the LGBTQI plus community. It could be somebody relevant to you that's at this time on your mind that you're thinking of that has significance with rainbows. Now there could be a judgment coming down as well, Pisces. I'm hearing something to do with something that was unjust before, and there is something that you were owed is returning back to you now. And the way it came out, I just feel it's going to be a little bit of a delay, and that's why you need to stay calm and patient for that to happen. I feel like you wrote something in email or maybe even a written letter and sort of said something that wasn't about things not being right. So I'm trying to think what that could be. It could be to your local council or to government, state government, to somebody who's in charge, an employer. I was just hearing Sagittarius, so I was thinking it could be more at a council level, something that you felt needed to be improved or changed, something that was unfair. And I've got the Five of Cups here. So this is, I think you've been focusing on what's been spilt out and not kind of noticing in life what is still in place, what's still in the cup. So you've still got you've got 3 cups here. This one's starting to come out. This one's spilt completely over. So there were some expectations that you need to let go of, but also you need to look at what's still there. So it's like you've lost something. Maybe there was a bit of control that was going on with that, and you're now needing to reevaluate what's going on. I am seeing a swimming pool. This is just going to be very specific, and I'm going to do a video about this. I've seen it a few times. So a swimming pool is coming up here as maybe it's something to do with water, and swimming pool is the reason why there's a judgment coming. And perhaps it's to do with when you're to your local council or to a school swimming pool. It could be something to do with swimming classes or swimming. That could be part of this. It's not going to be for many of you, but it could be a house with a swimming pool that you were looking at and something's disappointing about it, or a place that you were going that was near water and it's not quite what you thought. There might be extra cost or something that was where there's a judgment that needs to be worked out. Overall, look what you got coming in. The 10 of Cups. Perfect, Pisces. So this is the happy family, happy life. The 10 of Cups coming after the 5 goes to show that once you focus on the 2 that are upright with the emotional stability there, like the 2 of Cups that are the soulmate sort of energy on relationships, and focusing on what is still there, the abundance can come through. I think you have been looking at things the wrong way, and it's blocking the energy off for you, Pisces. So that's important messaging for you there as well, to make sure that you're not getting in your own way of your happiness, because that's the most beautiful card to come through for you for relationships. And yeah, look, Tens, tens, tens. You've got 20, here's a 10, 10, 10, and then another 10, the 10 of wands. So this has been this feeling as though something was unfair or done behind your back that's coming out in relation to this. And it's spoiling the effects of this 10 of cups that's here and available for you because you're focusing on it. I want to say that you're sort of obsessing a little bit over something that's gone wrong instead of looking at the positives. You know, something is, yeah, and here we go. You need to meditate and rest and think on this, because here inside this pyramid here, this is the Four of Swords, which is the one where in the Rider-Waite deck where the person is taking their rest so that they can recharge their batteries and get their chakras aligned. You know, if you can meditate, that would be absolutely fabulous. Imagine a pyramid of white light around you and that you have this protection here, and that will really help to bring in the answers for what you need if something is coming up that is being quite combative for you. The bottom of the deck, we've got the Emperor card, which is perfect. I've got a bit of Aries energy. This will be probably happening all the way up to the Aries season. So check out those dates if you're wondering how long. Of course, there could be an Aries involved, or it could be that employer that I'm talking about, or you could be the employer that's seeing something unfair as well. So keep that in mind there, Pisces, that, you know, this will pass, and the idea for you, the best way forward is to focus on your 10 of Cups energy and use your intuition. Use all of your, you know, your incenses, your crystal, all of those things for protection. Make sure that you're saying your little prayers or affirmations and keeping in that higher vibration, because that is really going to serve you well this month. Those green stones, if you have anything green, if you can wear green, it's going to be really important. The other thing that's coming up on the 17th of March is St. Patrick's Day. I'll do a little video for it, but you know, you can, wearing green this month is that heart chakra energy. So being able to have compassion for things that are happening as well will serve you well, and having that healing energy. Green is just such a lovely color, reminding us of getting out into nature, reminding us of calmness, staying grounded. And you've got this beautiful card that's come through from the fairy forest. You've got initiate, curiosity, open, warm. That's a really nice thing to have here. So if you are coming into this judgment and there's something combative, to have come at it with looking at the other perspective from the other side, and have a curiosity, an openness, and a warmth. That will serve you really, really well, Pisces. Look at the beautiful colors that you have here. Real kind of nature vibe there for you. And I'm going to also grab you a little Forest Fae to go with that too, because why not have as many little extra messages that we can get for this month. I'd love to hear about what the connection is to the swimming pool, whether you're a swimmer or not, and if you're getting out into nature. Seed spells, create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. Seed spells, create your story. It is the most potent form of magic. And again, you know, that creativity was coming up in the crystal ball. That does look like exactly what I was seeing. I had a crow come just before, which the crows do come and sit outside. Oddly, on the day whenever I'm going to do my tarot reading, they seem to decide to pop in to remind me to get going on the tarot readings, which I think is really quite cute, because they can come and say, hey, get a wriggle along. Don't forget to get your readings done for the month. I'm going to read the little blurb that comes with this one here so that you get some more messages. So initiate, curiosity, open and warm. Your energy is unworldly, naive and unguarded, and you will therefore soon face tests which will help you acquire experience and wisdom. When this card appears, know you have an inclination to take risks without thinking of where the road you wish to dart down will lead you. You have a tendency to say and do many things without thinking through the possible impact. You speak the uncomfortable truth as no other can. The lessons you're experiencing are filling your life with richness. You have so much trust and self-belief, but you are not prideful. You're ready to take great chances, and others may even judge you as being about to take crazy risks. You may be contemplating leaving a safe job. Interesting, with the Emperor and having these Judgment and 10 of Wands. So that could be possibly where we're at. You may be contemplating leaving a safe job, about to travel, enter a new relationship wholeheartedly, or make a move in life without having examined all the consequences. You are curious, inquiring, and open-hearted. You are inquisitive, but you are no fool. You are an initiate, and you will therefore take risks as you face the unknown. Your next steps into the mystery of life will be blessed, and you have the courage to now enter the unknown. So there you have it. Beautiful messages for you from the Fairy Forest to Lucy Cavendish, the oracle there of the wild green world. And look, I think there's heaps of information there for you. I hope it's helped, Pisces. Happy birthday, because we're still in, if you've had your birthday or it's coming up, how exciting, you know, your solar return, your whole year ahead of you. You know, lots happening. So protect yourself and go calmly, watch your words, enter in with a curious, open and warm energy, and I think you're going to do just fine. Let me know what's going on. Pop a comment in the chat or ask a question. I can answer it for you, Pisces. Thanks for tuning in to Esoteric Tales and Tarot, and I'll catch you throughout the month. Bye.